Hello everyone, today I will show you how to ripen your tomatoes. So how you get this red tomato out of this green tomato. So what's happened, a few days ago I had a thunderstorm, so some of my tomato plants actually, as you see over here, were cut down due to the weather. So I have a lot of tomatoes that need to be red. So this one actually was almost like this one, a little bit orange, but was not ready to be consumed. So how do you ripen your fruit, vegetable at home without any help and not wasting the product? So let's walk you back. By the way, this is my lovely garden. So therefore there are a few stages that the plant has to go through. So let me get this one. So pretty much when a tomato is green, that means it's 10% ready. When you see something like this one that start to turn a little bit of yellow, we are about 40 to 50%. Then when we have this one, as you see, they are damaged. If you see this one, so we are about 80 to 90%. And this is like light orange, but when you get like darker orange that goes into the red, then when we are ready. So if you notice, sometimes you go at the grocery store, right? You get the fruit, and as you see over here, this tomato actually is green, so we're gonna help that one to turn like orange and then red. As you all know, sometimes you see the bananas, right? The bananas are green, or you see the mangoes, you see the plums, or even the tomatoes. So their color is not always this wonderful bright red or this yellow. Actually, the banana now is 100% ready to be consumed. There are some it's a chemical process that go through what the gardeners do, or these huge farms. They collect the products, actually what is between 80 and 85% ripened or ready to be consumed. So that's more easy to transport. It has a higher shelf life, and it helps them through a lot of process. What they do, actually, they collect like the bananas pretty much are cut when are like even 70% ready. So when are 70% ready, what's happened, they cut the banana, they pack it, they put in these boxes, they ship it in the US or all over the world. Before they go in the market, actually they inject some gases, ethanol gases, that actually help the banana and other fruits to get ripened. So that's what we're gonna do today. A very easy process, right? Actually, bananas, when they are in this stage, apples or other fruits, have a lot of these ripened agents that can allow you the fruits to be ready. So the starch to turn in sugar or to increase the acidity. That's what makes the fruit, the vegetable, ready to be consumed. So therefore it's very easy. So when you get a tomato like this one, do not throw it away. Okay, you can ripen it. It may take up to 7 to 10 days, but you don't have no time to lose. So pretty much what you're gonna do, get a tomato. I have some plants that are not ready yet, so they need some ripening as well. This mango is still a little bit hard, so a little bit softened. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm just gonna make sure to put some bananas, to put all my fruits and everything. And this is done. This has been over for 4 days, as you see, was damaged actually through the thunderstorm, but it looks perfect, right? Now it's ready to be consumed, but I'll leave it a couple more days just to get a little bit more softer. It's still a bit hard. So very easy. After you got the fruit and the vegetable, you want to be ripened. And again, there are 4 stages, so just make sure you go through the stages of the ripening. So green, when the surface of the tomato is completely green, so that's about the beginning, right? It start to break down when it less than 10% of the surface red. So when we are this one, right? So a little bit, it's not. So the second one, turning when less than 30% of the surface is red, but not less than 10%. Pink, when less than 60% of the surface is red, but not less than 30%. And light red, when less than 90% of the surface is red, but not less than 60%. So red when the tomato is 100%. So there are a few stages that your tomato will go through, but that's fine, don't worry about that. So this is the perfect red. It needs a little bit, so I'll leave it another more days. So what the ripping agent is gonna do actually, it's the same as I told you in the banana. So calcium carbide, and also use it in some countries as artificial ripen, but we don't want that. So we have natural, we have it from the banana. We're gonna use the ethanol that come from the banana, or the melanin, whatever you guys want to call it. So very simple. After you put everything on the pod, okay, like I did, make sure they have a little bit of humidity, because you have some certain conditions. You can put it in refrigerator, you can leave it outside, you can put it in the in a paper bag or whatever. What I'm doing, it's very easy. I just go and cover everything. So just to make sure that all those gases that the banana is producing go around the other fruit, and that one gonna give me the end produce, and the end produce is gonna be actually the ripe tomato that we see, and it's gonna get sweeter, it's gonna get softer, and it's gonna get perfect. So you can do it at home, very simple. You don't need all the chemicals whatsoever. Your fruit, bananas and apples are the best, but bananas, after they get yellow, then when they produce a lot of ethanol, and that ethanol will make sure that is ripped on the other fruit. Depends about the fruit and the vegetable you're ripping off. The fruits may take 5 to 7 days, may take 2 to 3 days. It's all about the stage, so you need to keep in mind there are 4 stages, okay? So 10% when it just started to get the color, so whatever is the fruit. In the tomato case, they're gonna start to have that light yellow points of orange. Then we go to 30% when that orange is going a little bit darker, so it start to get even darker. Then we're going to 60% to 80% where that orange is turned more bright, and then of course 100% when it's totally red. It depends about the stage of your tomatoes or your fruit you have that's to be ripened. Make sure don't leave them here for a long of time, then you're gonna waste your fruit, okay? Gonna be really mushy, even though the mushy fruit actually it's totally fine and has more vitamins and sugar. So pretty much the ripening process is when the starch turn up into sugars and the acidity turn up into the flavors. It may have some acidity yet, but still is not impacting the sweetness nor the taste of the fruit. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I'm showing over here, I hope you get this wonderful result. And again, don't throw your green tomatoes out, okay, nor your fruit. If you buy some fruit that doesn't look ripened yet, you can do it at home. So you can adjust it. You can do mangoes, you can do avocado, you can do any kind of fruit, and you'll see how beautiful they're gonna taste after that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and share as well. Drop any comments down the line. I'll put some instructions down there in case you want to read it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.